Hello, everyone. Today is day 22 of day 30. We're almost through, and because we are nearing 2026, I decided not to make a goal list, but what I call a misogi list. Quick explanation on misogi. Misogi is a Japanese thought culture in which you essentially do extreme side quests that you like never really prepared for. And I was like, well, isn't that essentially life, right? Just taken to the extreme. Kind of is. So I decided to, one, create a list of things that I'd like to do, which are Misogi inspired and not necessarily kind of like a goal challenge, because these are really side quests at some point. And two, just read them aloud and maybe not really explain anything because they're self-explanatory in most cases, I think. So I have my list here, and I'll just start from the one that is essentially, or like will have the most impact on me and go down the list until we reach goals where it's not really like life-changing or won't be too interesting for me to talk about later on. So we start off by passing HSK4, which is a Chinese proficiency test, which indicates that I'm intermediate in Chinese. So pass HSK4 and try to hold a 10-minute conversation with a native Chinese speaker. I need to find a native Chinese speaker. I don't know anybody who speaks Chinese. That's kind of like also a challenge in itself. Second thing, join a hackathon, either in person or virtual, and ship something in 48 hours. Never did that. My projects take way longer. Third goal, or like third Misogi challenge, design a generative AI computer-aided design jewelry with Arabic aesthetics, but with huge functionality. I don't know how I came up with that one. I just think it's cool. Four, drive from Doha to Dammam. It's a 3-hour ride, but you need to drive through the desert. I think it's fun. Four, sign up for flight class in Munich. That might be expensive, but we'll see. Six, yeah, it's six. Annotate Gödel, Escher, and Bach chapter for chapter. I have the book there, and it's like huge and it's chunky and it explains so many topics and how they relate to each other. It's so interesting, but so difficult to understand. Seven, build a 3D printed gadget at my uni for free. Eight, publish an essay on postmodern Arabic perception of either identity or history, specifically, or like most likely the Golden Age, or maybe even more specific, on Andalusia. So random. Nine, restart copyright. 10, visit an Al Nassr game, mainly for Cristiano Ronaldo, but maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll get there. 11, potentially expand onto TikTok and Instagram. We'll see. I forgot where I am. Next one. Do a freestyle day in a foreign city not in Europe where I cannot use English as a language. Next one. Continue the YouTube channel. Maybe still posting every day something. And the last one. Use generative AI for designing gloves to use holograms and to essentially design things with your hands, kind of like Tony Stark aesthetic. So those are my Mizogi challenges. Um, I'm excited about what I can do. Actually, you know what, which challenges I'll do, which not. The most important thing I think for me is not really to succeed at these challenges because I might not, which is normal, but attempt them. And I'm actually most afraid of the first one, namely passing HSK4, because I think, I mean, I can choose the exam, but the next one is in March. Um, And then another one is in May. It's like 5 months and I have like basic Chinese knowledge. I need to be delusional enough to pass this test, but we'll do it. Otherwise, maybe I do give you some context on Doha and Dammam. I was born in Al Dammam, which is in Saudi Arabia, and I've lived in Doha. And I just recently found out that you can drive from Doha to Al Dammam in 3 hours. I always thought it was so much more, but it's really not. It's like it's only 3 hours. You won't need a gas station on the way. I hope. So that's what I want to do. And I lost a game. I feel like if you're already in Dammam, you'd maybe take a flight to Riyadh, or maybe they play in Al Dammam. You're lucky enough to, see essentially Cristiano Ronaldo. And I've never been to a football game actually. Yeah. The thing is, I'm in Munich. I could also watch like FC Bayern München, but I'm not. We'll just go to another continent and watch Cristiano Ronaldo. Apart from that, I feel like the AI design thing, I never did that. That might be fun. And I could essentially do it tomorrow because most of the models that I've seen, they're open source, so I can use them. But I think what would be really fun is actually wearing the jewelry. But again, I need a 3D printer for that, and I don't have one at home. But I do have the resources at my university, which I should be using. So that's it for today. And if you have the time, maybe try to think about Misogi challenges that you want to try it for yourself. The most important thing is that you try it. It's not important that you succeed because we've centered so much around success that we lose joy, right? A lot of these things that are hard to do, they can be still joyful, and you should still, enjoy these things that you're doing even when you suck. It's it's like it's not criminal offense if you're bad at something. Everybody who starts something new is gonna be bad. My YouTube videos, they're not that good actually. They're just one takes and you see that, and camera quality is not that good, and lighting might be not good as always. Like you get my point. But we'll see. And as long as I'm doing these videos, I'll be updating. Probably myself because it's kind of like a video diary and it's fun to maybe look back in 10 years and be like, oh, that's what I did at 19. I did so many random side quests and I did not regret a single one of them. So yeah, that's it for today and see you tomorrow for probably a video on why Palantir is way different than any tech company that you know of. I know we talked about Palantir quite a lot. We should talk about them.